And let us now try to understand the environment in which we are operating, the context in which we are operating. Because if you understand the context, you will appreciate the content of what I'm saying a lot more. What is the context? Many people are confused about what is happening around us. This pandemic, which is a once in a century phenomenon, has hit us, and most of us have been caught off guard. We don't know what's happening. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. And we are wondering very often, why is this happening to us? So let's understand the context first. I choose to call this the age and era of transformation. And what do I mean when I use the word transformation? We should have absolute clarity on the use of terminology. Many people mistake change for transformation. I would like to highlight the difference between change and transformation. I'll give you a very simple example to explain that. Old leaves wear out in a tree, new leaves come, that is change. Old fruits get rotten, new fruits come, that is certainly change. But if I change the soil, mark my words, where there is a banyan tree, now there can be an apple tree. Where there is an apple tree, now there can be a mango tree. It's a whole new life. There is no residue of the past whatsoever. No residue of the past. Mark my words again. So this is the age and era of transformation. And that is the message the energies of the universe are trying to give us. Transformation at multiple levels. At a personal level, at a professional level, and most importantly, at the level of consciousness. And as we go further into the session, I will explain these levels also. So this is the first message that the energies of the universe are trying to give you. And this is the first thing you need to learn about the environment in which you're operating. The second wisdom that should dawn upon you, which is a life-transforming wisdom. And what is that wisdom? Well, many of us are choosing to call this an adversity. I humbly beg to differ. This is not adversity. And why do I say this? This is not adversity. In fact, it may offer you the greatest opportunities in your life that you may have never envisioned for yourself. Well, observe life closely, if you can, and you would notice some very remarkable things about life. If there was no British rule, there would have been no Mahatma Gandhi. Order is born out of chaos. When we study electricity, we say positive and negative are opposites. No, I'm sorry. Positive and negative are two beautiful dimensions of life. When they come together, energy moves forward, life moves forward, electricity moves forward. If I take a white chalk and write on a white board, will anybody here in this audience, all you brilliant students, teachers, faculty, management, will anybody of you at all be able to read what I'm writing? No. You need a blackboard and a white chalk. That is when there is absolute clarity in the written message. So the wisdom that I'm trying to convey to each one of you is the wisdom of the universe, and that is, the universe operates on the harmony between opposites. What the human mind often perceives as opposites are actually two beautiful dimensions of life which complement each other, and the universe essentially operates on the harmony between opposites. So this is the second most important point about the environment that I want each one of you to grasp. And if you do make the mistake of calling this an adversity, I want you to understand one more important aspect of the human mind. If you call this an adversity, what you focus on, what you choose to describe it as, is what you attract. Please remember this, your thoughts create your reality. So never ever call this an adversity, never ever call this a tragedy, because what you call it, and if you hold on to that thought in your mind that this is a tragedy, this is an adversity, this is a calamity, that is what you will attract. The universe is not concerned with what is right or wrong. The universe is also not concerned with what is legal and illegal. These are all, human evolved terminologies for functioning in our society. But the universe does not operate on these laws. The universe operates on a simple principle. What you focus on is what you attract. Because when you focus on something, when you say this is a calamity, when you say this is an adversity, when you say that this is, something terrible, you're giving all your energy to these words. And when you're giving your energy to these words, it's like watering plants with the name terrible, with the name adversity, with the name calamity. These plants will grow big in your life. Your thoughts create your reality. So don't ever make the mistake of calling this a calamity, an adversity.